Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Luke, and you're watching Luke the Gathering. I just got back from Friday Night Magic, and we are still in the midst of Karlov Manor, and I'm still having a blast with the set. I've been hearing, things where people don't like the set that much, it's not that popular, but I find it really enjoyable to play. I like the cards in it, I like the mechanics that you have, clue tokens are fun. It goes really well with the detective theme. I really like the upside down cards, where you can disguise creatures. That's really cool. I even like the suspected mechanic. I think that's a really nice mechanic as well. Um, Tricks are at a premium in this format. Removal is a little bit less at a premium in this format. So there's a nice balance of bombs. There's just a lot of stuff I like about this set, and I don't know if I'm in the minority. I got a chance to talk to some of the other players today, and they seem to kind of like the set too. So hopefully, this isn't a set that too many people dislike. But I'm just saying that I do get the vibe, at least, that people don't like this set as much as some of the others. But in any case, I played and went 2-1 today. Won 2 games, lost a game, and the one game I lost to, turns out, when we were sitting at our table of draft, the person passing me the cards for 2 out of the 3 rounds of passing, they were in the same color as me. So they were taking the best playable card from my card pool of colors, and I was getting sort of the second-rate card. And that's who I lost to. I think that makes perfect sense. It's funny, he passed me a lot of removal, which is usually a good thing, but I just kept getting lots of removal, but there was a better card than the removal that he took. And so, unfortunately for me, I didn't get the best deck. It was good enough to go 2-1, but like I said, a lot of the very best cards went to him, and he actually went 3-0. Both of us played, well, I played mainly black, but we were in the Jund colors, red, green, and black, which I like to call Riveteers, just to annoy everybody. But black, green, and red. Those are the colors I played. Let's take a look. It's barely a Jund deck. Barely when you see it. But we'll talk about the cards right now. Alright, here is the deck in front of me. You can see Murder is the first card. Used to be an amazing limited card. Definitely has taken a step back in recent years. And in this set, it's pretty expensive with the 2 black pips and then the white, or not the white, but the generic mana symbol 3. And there's a lot of disguised creatures there. So to kill a disguised creature with Murder, it's gonna take 5 mana to do it, which is really too expensive. So this is really only great for creatures that are not disguised, and really great for those really big bombs that you just really have to get off the table. Now, I ended up playing 2 of them because I had room in the deck. I don't think playing 2 of them was actually as good as I wanted to be. I actually started off the draft going hardcore into Rakdos. I think one of my first picks was this Shock. I was like, ooh, Shock. Great card. But I ended up just almost completely cutting red out of the deck, and ended up with 2 Murders. And you'll see, I also had Slice from the Shadows, which was a great card as well. The spell can't be countered. Really nice card. Extract a Confession, I feel like it's even better. Ended up getting 2 of those. So my even though, like I said in the intro, that the removal package is less of a premium, I had a huge removal package in this draft, and it did well for me. Long Goodbye, another removal card. Really nice. I played 2 Toxin Analysis. I really actually ended up really liking this card. This card is awesome. It's Death Touch and Lifelink. Investigate, so it replaces itself. You can kill huge things with really small things, or you can gain huge life when you hit with a really big thing. I've found this card to be a game winner at times. The lifelink on it makes the biggest of differences. It's only 1 mana and it's at instant speed. One of my favorite cards in this whole set. The Shady Informant. I got 3 of these. The guy obviously kept passing me these because they weren't the best card in the pack, but it's what I ended up getting. I guess I could have gone Demir, blue, black, because a lot of blue wasn't being drafted, but there just wasn't anything that really made me want to go into blue. I didn't see anything great, so I stayed with black, red, and black, green, which ended up being black, red, and green. But this guy, 4-2, does 2 to any target after it dies. It's not too shabby. I think it's actually pretty decent. It worked out decently in my deck. I enjoyed playing with it, actually, and did a pretty good job. The Snarling Gorehound. Great card. Great on the first turn. I love it. Even when it sits there, if you play a creature or like a disguise creature, comes down with power 2, that's great because then you can surveil 1, and that surveilling ability is really, really good. Getting those random surveils, this thing will surveil 2 or 3 times a game, just does exactly what you want it to do. And then it'll just peck in for 1 every so often. Really cool. You can also use it with toxin analysis to like make it have death touch and lifelink. Really cool. This card actually never fired off in the game, Cerebral Confiscation. I kind of wanted more, like, quote, removal. Maybe getting them down to, like, a really small hand size. But I didn't get to use this. Card-wise, here's Unscrupulous Age. And sorry about my breathing. I have, like, it's full-blown allergy season right now. So, like, I can barely breathe out of my nose. So sorry if I sound stuffed up. Because I am. Unscrupulous Agent, just a good card. It gets rid of a card out of their hand. Repeat Offender, it's a 2-1 for 2. Fine, you can trade it off with their disguised creatures, or you can make it a little bit harder to block by making it suspected. Slimy Dual Leech, I really like. I played a lot of this online, but didn't really draw this card when I played ever today, so didn't really get a chance. Alley Assailant, not the best, but I do like that you get 3 and they lose 3 if you flip it, but it costs 6 to flip, so it's really expensive. Lead Pipe was alright. Actually, it was more than alright. I think these little equipments that add power, especially when you're trying to be a little bit more aggro, which is what I was trying to do. I was just trying to go at it. Lead Pipe was pretty good. Push and Pull, strong card. On the cheap side, you know, if something's tapped and you can just destroy it, that's really good. Of course, obviously, a lot of times that means it's done its damage and all that, but sometimes you really just need to get something off the battlefield, and if it's like a big bomb or something that just, if it stayed, they would just win automatically. Being able to push is great. And Pull can be a game winner. This card has won me lots of games before. I mainly used it on the push side this time, though. In my games today. Yaris, I like Yaris a lot. This is cool, especially if you have a lot of flip creatures, and I try to put a good number of flip creatures in the deck. This is the only card that had any green in it. I played 9 black lands, 4 and 4, green and red. Yaris. Hit the field a couple times, not really. Did a whole bunch. Hunted Bone Brute. This is a really cool one, especially if you get it out early. You just undisguise it for just 2. 1 and a black. Really, really good. 6-2. Night Drinker, also really cool. This one's in the air. This one won me the game in one of my last games. It was just flying, hitting in for 4. You play it on turn 3 for 3. Undisguise it. It just starts going in. Especially if they don't have any flying protection. This can just end the game pretty fast. And lastly, we have the Basilica Stalker. Again, not the best. I didn't have the best card pool, but I did what I could and went 2-1, so I'm not too unhappy with that. Sideboard, we had Shock, which is cool. I showed that to you. Some other things I considered green, red there. Nothing really great otherwise. I did get a Niv Mizzet because no one was playing 5-color, obviously. 1 card from the list. But overall, it was a fun time. I loved it. And I can't wait to play more Karlov Manor. I like this format quite a bit. And just looking forward to next week. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you next time.